Alright, good enough. Can you hear me? Fine. Oh yeah, Jen. This is such a stupid setup. Jen has to read the chat, but Jen cannot really be heard by the chat.
Beep, beep, beep. Yeah, no, it hardly jumps.
We need to... Well, if you sat in this chair, and I could move my microphone to, like, there, they could probably get both of us.
Oh, yeah.
I also don't know, because I kind of threw out the manual the day I got this microphone. I don't... Oh, shit. I don't know, only looking in, like, a beam in front of it, which is normally what you'd have for, like, radio and whatnot. Because it mutes everything else in the room. Kind of. It kind of... It's only looking for a voice right in front of it. But anyways, yeah, Matt, if you can hear me or not, or whatever. Props to people who stream all day, every day.
Yeah.
Must be very difficult. Oh, is Matt? What is he saying?
He's saying that he couldn't hear you.
Oh, okay, well that's good. Can he hear you?
Do you hear me, Matt?
Because if you can hear Jen as well as me, and both are, like, fine, then I guess this is an ideal solution.
Well,
What does that say?
barely.
Oh, well, fuck.
Maybe my voice is just too weak.
Yeah, it doesn't even make sense, because we are almost equidistant from the microphone. What does that say?
Oh, the music is covering me up.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah.
I'm too weak.
Sorry, I still haven't figured out the proper balance of music to voice since I got this working on the Mac again. That's probably better. I don't know.
Beep, beep, beep.
Still, though, you should be hearing her better than that. Hang on. Hang on. I'm gonna change the microphone's mode. I'm sorry if this ruins something. How's that? Is that better or worse? Jen also speaking.
I am speaking.
Oh, that looks worse.
Oh, it didn't even pick me up.
Yeah, okay, hang on. That doesn't work at all. I guess we'll just do that.
Beep. Beep, beep.
I guess that's the best we can hope for.
Beep, beep, beep.
Sorry, what? Matt is still talking, from what I can tell.
He said worse by a wide margin, so I guess we just stick with what
I guess
had.
we stick where it was. All right.
Why are you staring? Am I in your chair?
Oh, I shouldn't be playing the stream on my Bing Bong. Okay, 1 minute until the Patreon post goes up, at which time I can get the link to the Patreon post, put on the tweet, and then tweet it, and then... I hate streaming. Why is this open? Go away.
Bitches leave.
Bitches leave. I do a mean Kurtwood Smith. He's in Voyager.
Yeah.
Where he plays that guy who's erasing the past.
Yeah. I remember that.
What am I doing? Finding the page I'm going to work on. Right. I am good at streaming. 16, okay. Maybe this wasn't a good idea. Whatever. Okay, Photoshop's closed. Boop. That should be posted now. What's today? April 14th. Okay, it is done. Okay, that is good. That is good. That is good. Okay, we should be fine. Oh, I guess I need my glasses back on so I can hit that damn button. Oh, that what I'm working on doesn't make sense anymore either. Does the top one say like current work or something?
Yes.
This is actually RS-089 inks. Don't worry about it. Good enough. Okay. Jesus Christ, what do I even work on?
So this has been blown up to full working file size?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The hell was that dialogue box? He's asking about what you were just changing.
Oh, the text in the bottom right corner of the screen. I was changing that. That was an OBS dialog box. OBS being the streaming software. I love how you turned that into a real person. This guy with a pickaxe in his head. Matt, I don't know if you've seen it before, but this gentleman right here. Hang on, I need to get the thumbnail. He used to look like this, but now he looks like that. This is how Jen perfectly interprets my thumbnails. That's great.
That says, haha.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh, fuck. Yeah, it's really. I hate that CSP doesn't have background save.
Yeah.
It's so nice in Photoshop.
I'm so used to having my hand just rest on the save button now.
What size is this? Excuse me. I guess I'm gonna set up borders first. And we can do that. The most exciting part. What's it? Oh, right. I increased the width of panel borders. Do you think they should be thicker?
I think this is a good size.
Because like, part of me wants to make them like designy thick, where like they're like
thick?
like heavy, yeah. And then we could almost have like mini panel breaks for certain things, where they wouldn't breach the panel, but they would still like breach. You know what I'm talking about?
How big a pain in the ass would that be to edit for finished pages?
I wouldn't be able to do it for finished pages. That would have to just come later.
Oh, okay.
I guess we'll just call this. Thanks. I'm keeping this guy perfectly intact.
Please do.
He's definitely yelling, "Ho!"
Matt said thick would be neat, would look like letterboxing.
Yeah. I think that's what I'm thinking. Ultimately, I probably won't, but I mean, it would be something we could even try with just select panels.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm down.
Okay, and then all of these are supposed to be the same. It looks like they're... Did you just copy and paste the line?
I did.
Oh, it's creating like an optical illusion where these two look like they're more straight up and down than the ones on the left.
No, I just copied and pasted.
Very rude. Oh, fuck. Really? Really? It makes you reselect if you want to copy a second time. Photoshop doesn't make you do
But they have all their own layers?
that. No, for some reason in CSP, when you copy a piece, if you copy an entire layer, so if you just hold Alt and just drag whatever's on the layer, it will make a copy. If you select just a piece of a layer, like make a selection and then move, it will keep it on the same layer. I'm not sure why it does that. Like, I dig it. It's mostly helpful because I don't like creating an ocean of layers when I have to do shit like this.
You know what I really like
What?
in CSP is that you don't, if like a single line or massive lines, whatever, if something is on its own layer and I want to copy the whole damn thing that's on one layer, I don't need to select it. I can just hit Control C with the layer I want to copy, select it. Whereas you can't do that in Photoshop.
Wait, sorry, explain that again?
Rather than just selecting it with the selection tool,
Uh-huh.
I can just choose a layer I want to copy and hit Control C, copy the whole layer.
Photoshop doesn't do that?
No!
Oh, I didn't know
It
that.
was giving me shit while I was working on ship layers.
The comic from which you are almost freed.
Almost. I sent him all the finished files a bit ago.
Oh, so you in theory are free.
Yes.
Oh, okay, right, yeah. Because the internet was terrible earlier. Leo, I don't know what you think you're getting right now. Exactly. Begun. Alright. Yeah, blood I don't think is going to be ink. Blood I think is going to be an effect.
That's cool.
So it'll be like just, yeah, chunks, like spattered chunks. You know how I do,
Yeah.
like smoke trails and stuff. But it'll be like a little more rendered to look like translucent. Blood, I'm going to attempt to make blood like really, really like beautiful and like jewel-y.
Do it. That flying head in panel 4 is so good.
Oh, it's the best.
So
I love
good.
it.
God, you have so many people to ink on these pages.
I may gussy this up with some more blood.
Okay.
Because you can almost tell too much what it is.
Yeah.
So like it's almost funnier to just have the slash and then just the flying head. Nobody else has joined yet, have they? I'll give you guys a peek of our live dashboard. Nope, she's mad. Oh. And that was Twitter. Okay, oh god, where to start? Holy shit.
I don't know, let's get a good starting point.
Yeah. The thing is, I also gotta think of this in terms of layers.
Right, yeah.
I mean, if I want to save the most time, you just do this as one layer. But I want to do it as more than one layer. Like this guy in the foreground will probably be his own layer.
Okay.
And then lady behind him, and I'm just gonna call that the old man. And this thrall are gonna be their own. And this looks like another thrall down here. I can't tell what's happening with this guy.
He's got that double-bladed weapon there, and he's going through the old man guy who's lost his arm. Or hand.
Where's the rest of his arm?
It is behind the thrall.
Okay. No, wait. So it's this?
Yeah.
Okay. What's this down here? What's this area?
That is all, I guess, old dude.
Because here's a thrall head.
Yeah.
Here's a thrall arm.
Yeah.
Like what's this?
That's thrall.
What?
That's like his. Yeah. See, there's his. Okay. This right here is his loincloth. That's a knee. That's his leg.
Okay, so what's this?
Dude getting his arm off.
So this is the outside of his leg, and
Yeah.
and this is blank space.
That's all blank space.
Got it. Okay, I understand. Oh boy.
There's gonna be a lot of that.
Yeah. Get strap in because that's gonna be pretty fucking common. The one downside to doing such fantastically detailed scenes is that there's a lot of that in the inking stage.
I think I might start color coding things that I think might be confusing.
That's honestly a good idea.
Like just giving him a quick fill or something.
Oh, I thought you said hi to somebody.
No.
Oh. That sounded like while I was speaking you said hi. Never mind. Okay, now I'm wondering if 1, 2, 3, and then the background is just 4. Or I guess this is 3 too. Oh, that's so much fucking work. That's like old school me. Fuck that.
I would say two layers.
Okay, I'm gonna say 1,
Yeah.
2, and then 3. And then the background layer is like whatever. However it turns out is how it turns out. Because honestly, I need to interpret this as inks, and I don't think that's a high priority. Okay. I guess we'll start with old guy. He'd be like, "Huh." This is still too fat. Yeah, the thing with you drawing smaller too is that your shit is now way more open to interpretation.
Yeah.
Because the lines I'm going over are so fat. From a full 600 DPI standpoint. Oh shit, I'm zoomed in too much. The previous pages I tried to stick to, oh god, 70%?
I used to zoom in to about 250. Now I'm trying to zoom in only as far as like 100, 150. better.
I used to zoom into about 120. Which is like, it's so stupid. It's one thing to zoom farther than the viewer can see, but you're zooming farther than the creator can see. And that's really dumb. We don't need to do that. See, here I am fiddling with what the interior of his hand, like, who cares? Who cares? I'm just gonna color it. It'll look fine. Sometimes, and I apologize to you for this, because I like to turn down the pencils so much, like I might lose the occasional thing. If I do notice that, like, hey, I don't understand what's going on here, I will turn it up temporarily. But this way, like, by getting it as transparent as I can, I don't have to keep flipping back and forth between pencils on and pencils off. Because I can still see what I'm doing. God damn it, this curve. Actually, what am I doing? If I just do that, I can just fill it in as oh, this poor guy with his missing hand. Sorry, what is happening with it? Oh, okay. Let me know if I've fucking just blown anything. This is always the part that I'm most anxious about your opinion of my work, but it's also the easiest to stream by a mile.
Yeah.
No, you know what? Fuck it. We don't need shitloads of interior detail on a guy who's this far in the background. He's wearing like a vest?
Yeah.
But what is happening with your hair there?
It's just wild sprouts of hair.
Jesus Christ. This poor guy. Okay, so he's got, I'm guessing this is a belt? Wait, what?
Wait, no, that's the cow's arm. Okay, dude's arm is...
What is this?
That's here. Can I grab it?
Yep.
Sorry, I drew things on layers and then I moved them. So, that's the arm. This dude's shoulder. His arm is lobbed off behind it.
Oh. Then what is this?
That is his vest.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to head to the other side of the vest so that they're the same length. He's still funny. Can't tell if that's supposed to be Thrall elbow or the guy's arm.
Yeah, I do like I'm doing the element piece where each layered element is on its own layer. I cleaned it up. So sometimes they find the pieces that are lost behind other layers. And I think that's what happened here.
Start coloring them, but only if it doesn't take too much time.
Okay.
How many fingers does this roll have?
You should have 5.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see them. Jesus Christ. I will come back to that. No, you know what I can do? I can put a fucking hand in this guy. Which I'm gonna move right to the tangent with the building. Church.
Oh my god. I'm free.
What do you mean?
Daddy is free. Jimmy signed off on ship owners. I'm done.
Wonderful.
That's pretty cool.
Wonderful. I didn't notice this continuity here. Oh, this is the guy with the pickaxe.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Dude with the sickles has got some height.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
He's jumping off of people.
Thralls are basically the Foot Clan. Like, you don't really understand how they get that kind. Like, if you're already on top of like a New York like building, like how are they? Like, where are they? Like, they're coming down from the sky. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they'll be in front of the moon, and it's like we're already on top of a building. How did you get up there? Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I can just do this in colors. Is that like a pickaxe? Oh, okay, no, it's like, I'm guessing it's supposed to be sharp on both sides.
Yeah. Also, you would have gotten an email from Patreon. It's just me trying to sign in on my phone.
Don't worry about it. I turned my mail program off. Because the people watching the stream don't need to see the mail I'm getting. God, fucking tangents everywhere. That hand's gonna move. It appears you got like a... It's actually just like a... that sort of thing?
Sure.
That's what it is in the next panel.
Yeah. I tried to make it a little decorative. Instead of like, he's going to the mines. Not decorative, that's not the word I want.
No, I think that is the word you wanted. That's just random cloaky bit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me know if I'm getting any of this crazy wrong.
I mean, so far so good. Oh no, that's his foot.
What is?
That sticky outy bit there.
This?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Or not worried about. I mean, for somebody that far in the background, that's fine.
Yeah. This is me trying to give less shits.
No, honestly, I should give less shits too. Like, honestly, I gave too many shits with his head. Like, there was, like, too much curve to it, almost. Like, if we're going for that, like, Samurai Champloo background character kind of stylization, then we have to give even less shits. I still don't know what I want to do regarding the lines you have for their faces. Because from what you told me, from what I understand, those are mostly just orientation lines.
That's just so I understand what I'm drawing, yeah. I mean, if you don't want to keep them, that's cool.
Well, certainly not for this guy. Because he's in the background, so it's probably just going to be that. Like, maybe one line. Just to show that, like, there's a fold. But, like, the idea of those hoods is, like, and this is more for Matt's benefit at this point, just, like, that pure facelessness.
Yeah.
Like, just the complete obscured identity. Not just because, oh, it's a guy wearing a hood, but, like, it almost has an alien sort of... You can't identify even the contours of a face in a lot of cases. Hang on, I gotta pick my nose. Life is difficult when you have sinus issues and nose rings. And multiple nose rings. I'm actually wondering if this guy should be on this layer.
He is a bit more forward, isn't he?
And he's forward enough. Because they don't need to be, like... My process doesn't require that, like... This guy is definitely clearly farther in the background than this guy.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that my process doesn't... That doesn't matter so much. Like, it has to be, like, a larger distinction from foreground and background than that.
I would put him on the old man's layer.
I probably will. Is this line in here his, like, forward leg? Or does he just kind of disappear behind?
He just kind of disappears.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. And then Tintin here is like, oh no. It wasn't like this in Tibet. Though Pickaxe, it maybe was kind of like that in Tibet. Is that the lady's hair just kind of getting in his way?
Wait, what?
There's like just kind of a mess in here. Is that actually like this hair flip?
No, that's like his mouth.
No, this is his mouth. This is her hair, right?
No, that's his shoulder.
So his shoulder is visible through his head? There's a big line that cuts all the way through his head.
That was probably because I wasn't erasing lines.
So this is his arm then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, got it. God damn the tangents on this page. That goes right into the point of her hair there.
Well, then bring his arm back, so that's just like his shoulder.
Oh, yeah, good point. There, fixed. Is he wearing like a vest sort of thing as well?
It's kind of a tank top. Kind of. Wait, what's he? Yeah, it's...
You are absolutely correct. I should have... oh, Tintin. Oh, okay. It's actually like together.
Yeah.
Oh. Wait, what is that? What? Does it just have like really big sleeves?
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm guessing that's his legs?
Yeah.
And he just disappears behind this roll?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay, that's a little too gross. He's got very Link hair.
Oh my!
Oh shit! We're inking violence. Sorry, his ear didn't look pointy enough.
What did I do with Tintin's hair in the other
It's Tintin-y.
Yeah.
It's a little longer overall, but it's enough. This is this Thrall's shoulder, right?
Yes. Oh, my says he can't wait
I don't want to spoil anything. This isn't like, in my opinion, this is not the coolest part of Act 2, but this is as intense as the action in Act 2 gets. Like, once we cut back to like the main characters and shit, it's nothing like that. It's back to just people kind of talking in the desert. But we certainly start off with a bang. What? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm guessing this is his. Okay, good enough. That should be enough. That's everything for that layer.
Yeah.
Except, I mean, arguably the building. That would be the same layer. Oh, man. Yeah, I wish we had made it more obvious that, like, the page 12 guys were these guys. Whatever. I was new to comics.
I mean, there's not much left of the page 12 guy, really.
No, I understand that, but we could have designed that scene so that you got a good look at what Thralls look like.
Yeah.
Color scheme-wise, they're definitely being a little bit revamped. And so they're going to be so much... Like, they're practically going to be like Game Boy colors. Like, they're going to be extremely desaturated.
Yeah.
And very gray compared to the world around them. Let's just do some foreground shit. Foreground window. Have you ever accidentally turned on accessibility?
No, I haven't.
For for blind people?
No.
Foreground window. Every single time you click on something that isn't the thing that's already in focus. Foreground window. And then it's like it's text to speech. That's me trying to do a Stephen Hawking, I guess.
Are we all set for TCAF? No.
What do you mean? We need a banner, and that's kind of it.
We need a banner. I don't know. Omar, can you hear me?
Yeah, we're trying to get Jen closer to the mic, but limited success.
Oh, hey, it's Rage.
Everybody's in this bitch.
Hi, Rage. Oh, wow. Omar can hear me. Okay, cool. Let's see. We have the books. We have the patches, the stickers, the pens. We toyed with the idea of getting some of our own prints made for TCAF.
I mean, we still can.
We need money. But the big thing is a banner. We need a banner. And then we'll be pretty much set. Yeah, sorry, I'm on the other side of the mic. And
Well, I've set it sideways, so
yeah,
presumably.
I know, but apparently it's not perfect. Because Rage says I'm rather quiet. So I don't know, maybe it's from person to person.
That doesn't make any sense. They should all be getting the same audio.
Well, I'm assuming it might be different if somebody has their headphones on.
Oh, maybe.
Is it a Yeti? Is your Is your mic a Yeti?
I don't know what that means.
Am I reading that right?
So probably not.
Attach. Oh, Matt says Mount Your Friends 3D is on sale. And it is Mac compatible. That's cool.
I'd try that. That's not the game I'm going to reinstall Steam for, though.
Omar says a Yeti is a popular mic from Blue.
No, I have a Snowball, dude. My mic is like fucking like 12 years old.
Omar's asking if we've seen Wargroove.
Oh yeah, it looks fantastic. I don't care about strategy games, but I cannot deny the incredible amount of artistry in that game. It's fantastic. Like the sprite work in that game is just incredible. Maybe I should just keep using the classic Rising Sand Anchor.
Omar's asking what kind of games you're usually into.
Puzzle. Platform. Mario Kart. I don't know. I did that meme a while ago. Where it's like, post your top 10 games of all time. And like literally nobody gave a shit about mine. I just threw it out there and it just disappeared into the ether.
I got more props online for listing Final Fantasy. Whichever one I listed. Which one is that?
I don't know which Final Fantasy is your
With
favorite.
Fran and Balthier and...
I have no idea what the fuck that means.
Is that 15? No, 12. I think it's 12. Ugh.
Matt will be able to tell you at the drop of a hat.
It's 12. Yeah.
I can do that with coloring.
Yeah, no, 12 is one of my favorites. I like 10 because it's so silly, and I like 10 too because it's even sillier. But 12 is like, it's solid. It's a very solid game.
Yeah, another caveat, I don't care about JRPGs either. I like Mario RPG, and Octopath Traveler was a surprising amount of fun.
Yeah, I still really enjoy it. There's so much to do in Octopath Traveler.
And I like 7, but I think a lot of the reason I liked 7 was because I thought I was supposed to like 7 back in 1998.
$200.
Yeah, if the place down the street from us is not like that we've used for our previous promo material is not suitable, we will be looking for replacements.
Matt, can you put that CA in our chat so I remember to look at it? Please.
Oh, rendering Sylph Eyebrows is solid, your thoughts? Because I really... I don't know what I was thinking with trying to render, like, individual hairs of it in the inking stage. That's not good. Like, it was too fiddly. Like, the design... As design elements, they should be clearer. See, this is the Sylph ear fallacy right here. That's too much.
Yeah, I know.
Like that's getting elfy.
Yeah.
Which pen I like better. And then it should be like obviously really thin.
Okay.
Honestly, earlobes are to taste. I would assume they would be the same as human earlobes, where they can be attached or not. And I don't know if I've ever shown you how I do the insides. I always do like one loop past the inner ear, and then the other one comes out like that. Because it kind of approximates an inner ear sort of swirl.
Yeah, I do the same thing, just my line is the opposite way.
You mean like that?
Yeah.
No. Because yeah, this represents that like that cartilaginous ridge that kind of splits into like a Y in the human ear. Ears are stupid.
The way I do ears, I stole that from Akira Toriyama, and then it's just folded itself into my own work. It's not exactly his ears, but like the interior swirls and whatnot are definitely inspired by his.
My ears are their direct ancestor is Mario Brothers ears. Yeah, sorry, I can't remember if I asked this out loud. Is this supposed to be Scruff?
Yeah. If you don't want to use it, don't use it.
I will put a pin in it.
Yeah.
Because maybe yes.
Yeah, for about a year, when I was in, like, my last year of high school, the only thing my art was about was Akira Toriyama. It was just all my characters drawn as if they were in a DBZ comic as drawn by Joe Mad. It was insane. And the only thing I've kept from those days are the way I draw ears. And again, they're not even exact. It's just specifically the interior lines.
Matt can vouch for the fact that I never fell victim to like straight anime influence, but he was there the only time I think to date I've ever drawn Goku. Matt, I don't even know if you remember in high school. This was like Binder of the Gods era. We'll get into that in a second. Also, for everybody else, I don't know if you're aware, Matt in the chat is like my childhood friend. We met when we were like, I guess we were 13 or 14. But yeah, no, I drew this because I was so LOL random. I drew Goku in a Charmin ad. It's Goku just angrily holding a roll of toilet paper. And it just says like, even Goku can't handle the cottony softness. It's like the dumbest thing. Like, it doesn't even make sense. It's like not even a joke. That's like the one time I've drawn Goku.
Matt says he remembers that vaguely. Going on 20 years now. You guys are old friends.
Oh yeah, Matt at this point, like if we don't count Brandon Royce, and at this point we kind of can't. Like Matt qualifies as my oldest friend. The only one who approaches that is Tyrell, but we know how that turned out.
Let's not talk about Tyrell. Omar says, I think your take on Ghibli would be so cool to see. Also, Toriyama.
I tried drawing What's-Her-Face. I always forget her name because all the Ghibli characters with single-syllable names. I don't know if you can hear the cat barfing in the background.
For fuck's sake.
Wolf Girl from Mononoke. I tried drawing her once, and I was just kind of like, this isn't turning out, and I just kind of stopped. I would love to do it though, because I do love me some Ghibli.
Get away, please. Go away. God damn it, go away. Chloe, go away.
She needs to find a carpet to ruin.
Fucking cats.
Also, while Jen is up, I can't read the chat.
Can you stop barking, please?
I saw Totoro. That was definitely my first Ghibli movie. I saw it when I was like 5 or 6. So it would have been new at the time. Like, it would have been really, really recent at the time. It scared the fucking piss out of me.
Totoro?
Yeah, oh, when I was like 5?
Yeah,
This horrifying, grinning dude looking at you through fucking trees in the dark. Like, no, that's fucking crazy.
Matt, okay, hold on. Matt says that was also when you drew Vegetos and Yam Pancakes.
Oh, yeah. Vegetos. It's like a battle for control of your cereal bowl. And there was this kid being like, oh, and a cereal bowl in the front. And there was little Saiyans, like, zooming around the cereal bowl.
I want to see this.
Shooting beams.
Matt said he could also hear the cat barking. That's nice.
Nice.
Rage says not to be confused with the attack sounds.
Yeah.
Elmar was talking specifically to monsters. Like, to see Ghibli monsters.
Oh, yeah. Creature design is not really my bag. Not that I don't like doing it,
Like-
but I find it more challenging in a frustrating way.
Like the boar god from, I don't know, Game.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I just reference a boar and then cover it in viscera. We're
Yeah.
kind of done. I should really acquire all of his movies. I've only seen like a third of them because there is utter buttloads of Ghibli movies.
Right, her name is Sun.
See, I was gonna say Sen, but that's the girl from Spirited Away, or that's the name she is given.
That's the name that, yeah. You bought on yesterday.
It's like, get some new names, guy.
Sand. It's sand. There we go.
It's what?
Sand.
Isn't that what you were saying?
Did I say sand?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know what? Speaking of anime fan art, I wouldn't mind doing a. Oh, I forget what they're called. All the dudes from Ninja Scroll. One of which is just Keb. One of them is just Keb.
Oh, what was his name?
And there's the bee guy,
I love the bee guy. The bee guy's such a good design.
and then there's the naked chick with the snake tattoos, and then the guy who's just kind of Vega, but like as a ninja. That guy's kind of dumb. I don't like him. Oh, I guess, and then there's like electric piano wire guy.
Right, the Nine Demons of Come On.
Right.
Yeah. The guy with the wires.
I thought it was 8.
No, I'm pretty sure it's not.
And I thought it was 8. Is it not Devils?
No, it is Devils.
I thought it was the 8
Yeah.
Devils of Kimon. Anyways,
Yeah, Rage corrected himself.
that was my first feature length anime movie. Not counting Totoro. I think it was just all animated out. If you don't count, when I was a kid, when me and my sister were she fucking loved Don Bluth's Thumbelina, like really hard. And really, really, really wanted Don Bluth's Thumbelina. And our grandmother pulled a grandma. Oh, is this not? Hang on. Our grandma pulled a grandma and got her a movie that was titled Thumbelina, but it was an anime, and it is extremely weird. And my memories of exactly what it looked like are very vague because I haven't seen it since I was like 8. But I recall it being very like Ghibli adjacent. Like I kind of wished it was, but it's the kind of film that like you would buy at the dollar store. That was rushed to the Western market to capitalize on the success of Don Bluth's Thumbelina, which, if I remember correctly, was a success, was it not? I thought
Did alright.
I thought it did pretty good-ish.
Omar says he likes the designs for the Afro Samurai baddies. I've never actually seen that show.
It's cool. Like, I do like it a lot. It's so fucking weird, because if I remember correctly, Samuel L. Jackson plays Afro Samurai, but Afro Samurai almost never speaks, and there's this second character that tags along with him that, like, never stops talking, and if I remember correctly, that guy is also Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, really? I didn't know
I
that.
think. And so that's how they justify paying for Samuel L. Jackson. But yeah, the bad guys in Afro Samurai, because Afro Samurai is one of those things where like it's feudal Japan but people have cell phones and shit, and they don't bother to explain it at all. And the bad guys are like these like monks, but they're like techno monks.
Oh, that's.
But they're kind of pimps as well. It's so weird. It's really really cool. I like the designs in Afro Samurai. I don't care for the show so much, but like it's extremely well done, and like the designs are really top notch. It would be fun to have an art book for that. Like there's some really really cool stuff in the designs.
Sure.
I feel about Afro Samurai let me try that again. I feel about Afro Samurai the way I feel about Samurai Champloo. Where it's like, I really, really love it. And it looks great, and it's cool and everything, but like, it kind of sucks. Like, it's really simple. It's super, super simple. Like narratively.
Leo stole my chair.
Nobody could hear you anyways. God, I think I might need to change the smoothing on this brush. I like it because it's stiffer than the one I was using. Or maybe I should seek to stop that. Because this is the original Rising Sand brush. This is the same one that you use. But it feels too fiddly, but that's because it has less smoothing on it. And maybe I shouldn't be seeking to use brushes with more smoothing, because then there's less control and therefore less skill involved.
Yeah, I get that.
But yeah, I don't think I watched another Ghibli movie after my experience with Totoro when I was very young. I don't think I saw another Ghibli movie until Mononoke came out. Matt was there for that too.
My first one that I can remember is Mononoke. No, I'm full of shit. Mine was Grave of the Fireflies, and I wanted to sleep for a week. And then Mononoke, and then Spirited Away, and then all of them after that. My first anime, we were actually talking about this, was it last night?
Dragon Ball Z. It was Dragon Ball Z. If
No,
you're talking about series,
I mean movie.
well, no, movie was Totoro then.
No, I'm talking about mine.
Oh, okay, sorry.
My mom used to get me up on school nights to watch movies with her on the Sci-Fi Channel, and my first anime was Vampire Hunter D. And then after that, it was like an anime version of The Little Mermaid. And they stuck to the story. It got dark and everything toward the end. But yeah, first series was Dragon Ball Z, yeah.
Actually, no, you know what? If we're being like kind of technical and hair splitty, my first anime series was Inspector Gadget, which technically kind of counts as an anime because it's a joint French and Japanese production. And if you watch it, it's like, oh shit, this is just an anime.
Matt, I was talking about the original one. I didn't see Bloodlust until I went to college.
Bloodlust, Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust was the first time, and that was with Matt as well. Matt brought it over. Bloodlust was the first time I ever saw like monocycles.
Oh, fun! Yeah. Yeah.
And I was just like, holy fuck. Which, by the way...
Yeah.
And that's all I'm going to say about that.
Yeah. No, way ahead of you. Don't worry about it.
I'm sorry I ink way over on the left. You guys are getting a stream where like half of it is just like blank. I'm left-handed, so my hand's always way over on the left, so I just ink over there. Okay, so this lady, there's her arm.
Yep.
And she just disappears back here?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Got it. Greg Kinnear's like, oh shit.
He does kind of look like him.
Any guy with like a Sylphie bone structure who's a weird pasty blonde man just looks like Greg Kinnear.
Aw. Omar says he's currently painting the wall where our art is gonna hang.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know if we talked about that. Surely we have. We're gonna send you your traditional doll with your book.
We tell him that like every other
Do
stream.
we?
Yeah.
Holy fuck. We're terrible people.
We're artists. We're constantly ashamed and wanting to apologize for everything. Oh my god, I'm not looking forward to doing this whole goddamn page. It's just nothing but hardcore. You guys have seen this panel before, but there's a bunch of Thralls versus a bunch of Templar. Jesus fucking Christ.
That one getting pulled out of his suit is awesome.
Yeah, I laughed at the thumbnail. There's a Templar getting pulled out of his suit in the thumbnail. Versus what actually ended up happening. Oh, and for those of you who have joined since, there's the guy with the pickaxe in the head versus my thumbnail. It's so funny. When the other night when I was playing Virtual Boy Wario Land, and you were like, that mask looks like a face you would draw. I was thinking of this drawing.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's so funny. This lady's like, a dingo ate my baby. I love how sometimes you just kind of imply nostrils so it makes them look super flared.
Yeah.
But that's kind of like appropriate here.
Oh my god, I love noses. They're the best.
I am less interested in drawing them. I swear to God, fucking hell, fine, I'll use the other one. One of my big problems with streaming is like I don't mind like talking to you guys and shit. That's fine. It does create like an extra layer of kind of like, you know, performance anxiety, obviously. But like, for some reason when streaming, like, it's true that streaming like forces you to stay focused, and that is absolutely true. Like I don't look at Twitter at all when I'm streaming. But like, I work slower, probably due to that performance anxiety. Like I'll redo curves I don't need to and stuff just to be like, they have to know that I know what I'm doing. And I think that's something that, like, I guess it's just sheer practice to get over it. Like, the fact that Carson not only does this, like, fucking 8 hours every day of his life, like, He's straight to pen.
He's straight to pen because he's a madman.
In front of a crowd of people. Like, that's crazy shit. I like this pen because not only is it a little stiffer, like it's slightly like transparent. I don't know if you can tell on the preview window over there, but like at the very edges of strokes, like it's like the ink dries off a little bit as you end the stroke.
This is brush pen A.
Yeah, you know it as brush pen A. I just haven't renamed it yet on this computer. No, I'm gonna leave those. The one that I call Rising Sand is whatever you would still. It's the one you're using.
It's like Clip Studio something something flexible.
And yeah, I just renamed it Rising Sand because until very recently it was the exclusive, like the only one I used to ink Rising Sand.
I don't know if it's clear. Her hair is like kind of in pigtails behind her ears.
Oh, good to know. Yeah, I can see that now. I can see like the little tie-up bits. I feel like I would have figured that out, but I'm glad you told me. Because then I don't need to be like, can you come here for a second? Why can only women have pigtails? Are you being sexist?
No, there's a dude with a pigtail.
Everybody boycott Rising Sand because it's sexist.
Like, there's a dude with a pigtail. I mean, I guess it's just a ponytail.
Men can have ponytails.
Well, he's in the next panel. He's got a ponytail.
Why can't men have pigtails though?
They can, I just didn't draw any on this page.
Sorry, you guys can't see, but I'm trying to I'm trying to ink around a smudge on my Cintiq, so I should probably just deal with it. We're good. Oh shit. I almost knocked over Daisy.
No.
My Daisy amiibo who can now kick my frigging ass in Smash Brothers.
Oh, right, I forgot you did that with her.
That mode is nuts. I love it. I think it's great, but it's also very dangerous because
You're training robots.
in a matter of like 4 matches, it's like playing Mortal Kombat 2. It's just like, I'm done. I can't beat it anymore. Motherfucker's just reading my inputs now, and it's all frame perfect shit that I can't deal with. Are you just standing because Leo took your chair?
Yeah. That, hopefully Canada lets me be, soon, because I need to go have my eyes checked again. I don't think my prescription's good anymore.
Yeah, every couple of years you should do that.
It's been 5? 4 or 5?
I mean, look how old you've become.
Yeah.
Look how terribly old you've become. Okay, what is this line right here?
That's her neck.
Okay, just want to make sure. And then this is like shoulder shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm so glad Shitfinger's done. Yay!
Does the entire chat know about that? That your other comic project is done? That you had another comic project?
Oh yeah, I've talked about it a bit on the Twitters. I think I've shared pages on like, this is what else I work on Patreon.
Well, fuck me.
Maybe. I don't know. Might have just been the cover. But yeah, I was working on another project. It's a 10-page short. And it was just signed off on. Yay. The editor liked it. It's called Shitflingers. It's classier than it sounds. It's about a group of dudes, like a team of paranormal fighters, who are cursed, so they become monkeys and or apes. And they more or less time travel. So my chapter was set in the Renaissance. And they fought a forest god. And my pages were... They got to be a little out of my league toward the end, but I figured it out.
Wait, they time travel and yours was set in the Renaissance, but they're all like Renaissance era people.
That's because they're dressed like that.
Oh, so they actually change per time period.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I thought because...
I got to design their costumes and everything.
Because they were dressed like that, and because they all have foppy French names, I was under the impression that was their regular design. And every pinup I've ever seen, they're dressed like that. So I just figured that's how they dressed.
No, I because of their time period in mine, I got to design their costumes. So that was cool.
So what do they look like? Like, what's their basic design?
They don't have one.
What's this line here?
It's kind of more Victorian-y,
Oh.
kinda.
What's this?
Just a line like her mouth.
So that's not her mouth.
No, it's just
Okay.
face line.
Just want to make sure.
It's gonna be kickstarted. I don't know when. But hopefully this year. And I'll shout about it on Twitter. But yeah, it's the second book in an anthology series, and I got the cover and the main story. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I think they're neat characters. Their name Shitflingers comes from somebody who's like a constant thorn in their side, and throughout like the whole story, that's his nasty nickname for them. I think it's the guy who cursed them.
So I just saw the old man in the back again.
Okay, bye, Rage. Thank you for coming.
Rage, thanks for stopping by.
Oh, I'm gonna have shit to show you later. Okay, bye.
Wait, this is Thrallarm?
No, that's like back of her head.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was hoping it was. I just wanted to make sure. Because you can see how, like, I might be reading it as, like, a foreshortened Thrall.
No, totally. Yeah, I see it. Scrolls are out.
Wish we had some squirrely peanuts.
We've got some, like, one or two left. Maybe I'll give them one.
No, I mean, like, I wish we had ones that were, like, kind of more safe for them.
Yeah. Where'd it go? Aw.
Oh, those are teeth. I'm an idiot. I was reading these teeth as a me-style bottom lip.
Oh. Are you okay with pasta tonight?
Hell yeah!
Okay. Did it be kind of boring?
Hell yeah! No, literally the only reason that I champion us eating better and a bigger variety of food is health. When it comes down to what I like to eat, give me that fucking grade school shit. Like, just birthday party food. Just spaghetti with sprinkled cheese and chicken fingers and, like, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
How much chicken fingers?
Not even chicken fingers, chicken nuggets.
I want chicken nuggets and, like, steak fries. Big old steak fries.
What are steak fries?
Those fat ones, like the big, super, like, thick cut ones.
No, when I was a kid, it was always just shoestring. just shoestring fries and, like, those chicken nuggets that were so low quality they were just that mystery gray color.
The breading just kind of peeled off.
Yeah. I like how the way it seems both of us draw eyes have just the slightest touch of anime in the bottom corners there. Where they get kind of that zigzag black.
Yep.
That it's kind of eyelashes and it's kind of just to make it look more moody and dramatic and like it's never really clear what it is. It's just there's this build up of black in the corners.
Yeah. No, they have like the fixed spot where you were just inking, like above. Like
Oh,
the
yeah,
top
yeah.
lid, and then they have like a couple like wisps come off of them. That's usually how I do it. Oh yeah, I fucking love waffle fries.
Those are not popular here. Like in my life, I've probably had waffle fries like once.
They're about to get more popular
What's that?
because freaking filet place.
Great.
Jesus.
I can't wait to have a fucking Jesus-y chicken place in my fucking... I was gonna say secular country.
Pretty sure it's opening up on Bloor and Young.
Great.
Right down the freaking street from the village. It's gross. Gross place, guys.
Well, it'll create a big stink, and it will further sow the same sort of discord in our country that probably irrecoverably destroyed yours. I'm really not looking forward to the election that we have this year.
Yeah.
Especially since we have a newly minted racist party.
Yeah, that sucks.
Like, we got a brand new, hot off the fucking presses conservative party whose platform is essentially just Canada for Canadians. And they are going to do so fucking good. Nobody will think they will, they just will. fucking sucks. We have 2 conservative parties now.
One's just worse than the other.
Canada. For the Americans in the room, I guess there aren't any anymore. It's just Matt and Omar, isn't it?
I think that's all who's with us right now.
For the Costa Ricans in the room, Canada doesn't have just 2 parties like America. Canada has 3 main ones. And I guess now 4 main ones, because I think some of the other conservatives broke off and went with the really racist guy. Though I guess that's kind of a good thing, because now, like, that might help split the vote on conservatives. I don't know. I'm worried. I'm worried for my country that until very, very recently was objectively better than America. Not that I give a shit. I am not a terribly patriotic person, and certainly not a nationalistic person. I just really like the free healthcare. That's kind of it. That's kind of the only reason I'm here.
Matt's asking, are you talking about that new Quebec party?
Yeah, the People's Party of Canada. The one with the shitty logo. The one with, like, the dog shit Microsoft Word art logo. Not even word art. Like, it's literally just like they went into new document, like .docx, and just typed the words People's Party, and then took a clip art of a maple leaf, cut it in half, and called it a fucking day. And stretched the text. And forgot to change the default spacing, so the words are weirdly far apart from one another.
Omar says they had a scare last election. Like, I guess Costa Rica?
I'm getting that right, too, right? It is Costa Rica. I'm sorry, because I'm an ignorant white person. I always get Costa Rica and Puerto Rico mixed up. But Puerto Rico's, like, that's the American territory, right?
Yeah.
And Costa Rica is Central America?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry, I'm terribly ethnocentric. And while I would love to change that, geography is a lot to memorize.
Omar said they almost elected a religious nut.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that would have been terrible.
Also, he says it happens in response to you being a white guy.
I will strive to change. I will spend lots of time in the sun.
Matt says he is eating some brie right now, and the package says rich and buttery. And I was like, whatever, but it legit tastes like he's eating butter.
That's never stopped you before. That's never stopped you from eating weird shit before.
I can't wait for our next Matt visit where our fridge has like 2 pomegranates.
Oh yeah, no.
And there's like a weird box of like stuffing that will just sit in our cabinet for a month.
Best part of Matt visits is when we go on a snack run and Matt buys all sorts of like actual dinner food that he forgets to eat, and then we get free groceries.
Oh, Rob! Hi, Rob!
That's Rob. I was gonna say you came exactly at the wrong time, but I did start pretty late, didn't I?
You got about 20 more minutes before 2 hours.
Yeah. Rob, we're inking a bunch of Terrified Sylph. That's it for her, right?
Looks like. I mean, there's designs on her.
Oh, that'll be done. I have. Oh, I don't anymore because again, I'm trying to cut every step out of the process. I used to have like a decal layer which goes under the shadows but is not line art.
Oh, okay.
And so I look at your pencils for that, and I just redo it as like a color thing.
God, that's a good idea.
It looks nice.
Because I usually just put the damn designy bits right in the inks, and it's a real pain in the ass. I should do their own layer like that.
Yeah, it is still a pain in the ass because it is an extra step, but the results are really nice.
I guess it's easier than making it a part of the line art. later have to go and be like,
color holds.
Color, yeah. And Matt pointed out what you're just thinking just now.
Oh, her armband?
Like her bracelet doodad, yeah.
Her bangle?
Her bangle.
Unless I want to do like the... Sylph have weird eyebrows. It's almost like they're like double jointed eyebrows.
They're like Zuko's eyebrows.
Does Zuko's eyebrows do that?
Kinda.
Like they have the weird hooks on them?
Mako from Korra has weird hooks on them too.
I don't know who that is. That's cute that they named a character after the dead voice actor though.
Yes.
God, yeah, I'm such an enormous Atla fan, and I know almost nothing about Korra.
Rob says your lines are absolutely enthralling. Thanks.
Go fuck yourself. I'm sorry, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. I gotta give you props for that.
No. Don't you dare, you stick around. Matt dotted him.
Eventually we all go fuck ourselves. Yeah, I guess she's done.
Yeah, she looks done.
Cool. Let's bring back this guy. Maybe I should try using did I not load it? Oh, maybe I didn't. There's like a tech pen, there we go. I don't know if that's... Oh, that's pretty good.
I didn't mind how it felt. I just...
The only thing is it's elliptical.
That.
So you get thick lines one direction and thin the other direction, which is not the end of the world. Maybe I won't though.
I just don't have the time to give myself the time to get used to it.
You could just make a copy of it and change it to circular.
That's true.
I guess I could just do that.
That's true.
Tintin, we're gonna have to shut you off for a minute. What size is that? Oh, okay.
Oh, it's gonna be really boring.
What's that?
I don't think we have any sauce. Pretty sure we're out cheese.
Yeah, we don't have Parmesan at all.
Shit. Okay. Alright. I have to do a shot tomorrow.
Yeah. Wait a fucking sec. Okay, so this is the side of the thrall?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. So this is all just...
That's just, yeah.
Alright. Yeah, okay. You mean if you just steal from T's side of the fridge? No, I'm sure there's stuff she's not using. this? Oh shit. Once again, I cannot read the chat while Jen is not here.
Sorry. Oh, that was the last one was Rob saying he'd leave.
Oh, okay. Well, is he gone yet?
No. Oh, also, if you need to change their weapons, that's fine.
What do you mean?
Like, if a design's not thrally enough.
This one in particular looks a little, like, nicely forged.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might just leave it. Jesus Christ. Oh, right. Flying guy. Flying guy. but no.
She's slurping water.
Alright, Jen's starting to get dinner ready. I should probably just end it here.
Yeah, you're at about 2 hours.
Yeah, alright. We got a panel almost done. That's not bad.
It looks good.
Yeah, I dig it.
They're like, oh no. Awesome. Thank you for hanging with us.
Can you please read what people are saying?
Omar says, thanks, guys.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you for being alive and such. And have a lovely Sunday. I love you.
Oh my god,
Each.
Sunstream.
Anyways, I'm gonna pack it up for now. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the internet same time next week. Same bat channel. I also have a new BTS coming. I'm sorry that we've been kind of tardy on that. I do have a thing that I was going to post tomorrow. So you'll get that. And we're going to post another Patreon peek at an upcoming page that I don't think you've seen. So that's fun. But yeah, I'll see you guys around the horn. In the meantime, try not to die.
Omar says, haha, bye. And Rob says, bye.
Alright, get out. Get out. Get out of here.
Omar says, stop apologizing for stuff.
Just get out of here.